Om Maha Ganapataye Namaha. In this video, I'm going to share a very profound and simple concept that I picked up yesterday that will help encapsulate the idea of manifestation and, more importantly, more practically, how to change your life, how to overcome the problems you are facing right now. The concept is simple, it's a phrase, and I will break it down. Form follows function. Now, the context that I got this in, which is helpful to explain, to help you understand more, I'm helping to set up what I'm going to say in this video. The context of this was about training your body. If you train your body like a fighter, your form, your physique, you will develop a fighter's physique or fighter's form. Similarly, if you are a construction laborer and you're wheelbarrowing rocks for hours every single day, the form will follow the function. Your body, your form will adapt to build bigger shoulders, bigger forearms. You get the idea. Now, when we apply this concept to creation itself, what does function form here mean? Form here is the external reality that you perceive through the five senses, the circumstances in your life, your job and career situation, the relationships you do or do not have, the money and the income you do or do not have, your ability to follow your passion, your state of being, your health, all of it is the form. The function here is the cause, and the function is referring to the functioning of your mind and the functioning of your identity. The concept here is your identity, which is a culmination or personification of your memory or the information that you have, that you are conditioned with externally, and information you were born with genetically. The internal information culminates into a persona as an identity or the observer in quantum physics. This is the cause behind the effect. Now, when you want to heal a disease, isn't it better to heal the root cause of that disease rather than just the symptoms? If you're just treating the symptoms and the disease doesn't change, it's simply going to change its form. It's going to express itself differently. Maybe you heal the headache, but you're still going to have the nausea. And if you heal the nausea, maybe you'll have problems with circulation. So we want to get to the cause. Now, how to improve your function, how to change your function. Because remember, the form follows the function, so the function is first. To change the function, it's very simple. You get clear about exactly what you want and you apply your focus to that. I'll give you an example of why this is powerful. I was speaking with someone today, one of my clients who I'm going to be coaching. I was asking them what's going on, and they were telling me all these different problems they're having, and they also admitted that they felt like they're in this state of survival, this constant anxiety. And what happens when you're in a state of survival and anxiety all the time is you get hyper-focused on what? Problems. Problems that are in front of you and problems that can happen. You hyper-focus on them. And what do you think happens as a result of that? Understanding the concept of form follows function. You create more situations to feed that anxiety and fear. So to change the function, sit down or speak with somebody and go through the different areas of your life and find out exactly what you want, map it out with precision. Health, relationships, money/career, income. What do I want to look like? What is my skin like? What is my hair? What color is it? Relationships, who am I with? What do they look like? What is their orientation towards me? Work, do I work with a group of people? Do I work by myself? Where do I live? Do I live in a warm climate? Do I live in a specific state? Do I want to live in a town, city, rural? Go through and map out with detail as much as you can. The more you can, the better, and it will evolve over time. This exercise is extremely, extremely powerful. Just by doing this, you will get the ideas come to you. You may not be able to do it in one sitting. That's perfectly fine. You may write something out and change it later. That's perfect. That means you're on the right path. Eventually, what happens, the culmination of this exercise, is you will map out something that you are one-to-one resonating with. There is an emotional connection. And you look at it and say, yes, that is exactly what I want. That is me. I wouldn't change anything about that. It's perfect. That's what you're looking to do. And when you get to that point, you are made a tremendous, tremendous step towards creating it, because the first step is clarifying what you want. And although it sounds very simple, you would be surprised and you may understand yourself how difficult that can be in a state of confusion, in a state of fear, a state of anxiety. How do you reverse that when you're in the middle of that anxiety all the time? Do this. Start mapping out what you want. That is the first step. After that, it is simply applying your focus. In general, once you map it out, you want to keep reading it, keep it forefront of your mind, and think about it as if it's in present tense to build the memory in advance. The memory, genetic internal memory that you are born with, the memory stimulated from the outside, external, culminates into the expression of your identity, which further culminates into the expression of the reality you experience through the five senses. Build the memory in advance of exactly what you want. Form follows function. If you have any questions, comments, as always, please leave them underneath this video. And as always, God bless.